Hello everyone. Equilibrium here, and today, we're diving into the power levels of Seelkadoom from the Sonic RPG series. How strong is he really? Let's break it all down, from his feats to his transformations and everything in between. No need to waste time, let's get started. It's important to note that the Chaos Clone Sonic fight at the beginning establishes an interesting dynamic. The Chaos Clone doesn't require the emeralds to grow stronger, which implies that its power level matches perfect Chaos. Sonic loses this fight because Chaos has the ability to heal. Without that ability, Sonic would have won. Next, we see Knight's power demonstrated. Knight is on par with Super Sonic, as he's capable of fighting Richter, who himself can fight and damage Super Sonic. Knight then states that Rayala couldn't defeat both himself and Super Sonic together. However, we later see Rayala defeat Super Sonic in just 3 attacks. It becomes clear that Super Sonic would have not been major in their team-up and that Knight would have done most of the works. We then see Rayala and Knight are evenly matched. Notably, Knight handles Rayala's attacks better than Super Sonic did. Sonic also remarks, even in a weakened state, that they cannot defeat Seelkadoom. This is significant, since Knight now possesses the Sapphire, granting him the ability to use Judgment Knight, a power far beyond him. Shadow, too, has the energy beam move strong enough to finish the ancient beast that nearly killing Super Sonic and Knight. Yet the 3 of them, Sonic being in Super, would have not defeat a weak Seelkadoom. The gameplay in Sonic RPG appears to be canon. After defeating the ancient beast, Super Sonic learns a new attack, which is immediately used in a cutscene. In the director's cut of Sonic RPG 10, gameplay moments are integrated with dialogue, showing clear progression tied to level increases and character growth. In Sonic RPG 5, Super Sonic defeats a weakened Seelkadoom, who, prior to this, was stated to be unbeatable even by a team of Super Sonic, Knight with the Sapphire, and Shadow. By Sonic RPG 7, we see progression in Shadow's capabilities. While Rayala's shield withstands Knight's attacks, Shadow manages to bypass it, damaging Rayala with basic strikes and dismissively calling him nothing but talk. This suggests Sonic and Shadow, in their base forms, have surpassed the level of Super Sonic from earlier in the series, as well as Knight, who has also grown stronger. By Sonic RPG 8, a recovered Seelkadoom is able to fight both Super Sonic, using Lightspeed, and Super Shadow, who seemingly power up due to both gaining a red aura. Initially, Seelkadoom is overwhelmed by Super Sonic's Lightspeed attacks but quickly powers up, reversing the dynamic. He speed blitzes Super Sonic using Lightspeed. At this point, Seelkadoom's power in a suppressed state proves overwhelming. In Sonic RPG 10, Hyper Sonic is described as superior to Seelkadoom, but only in terms of speed. Seelkadoom himself states that Hyper Sonic's attacks lack the strength to harm him. It's shown as all of Hyper Sonic's attacks, even at lightspeed, leave no visible damage on Seelkadoom. Meanwhile, a single attack from Seelkadoom, that barely scratches Sonic, leaves a visible scratch. The Apex Seelkadoom fight underscores this power gap. Apex Seelkadoom seems to treat most encounters as a game, laughing frequently and holding back, yet he's still able to speed blitz Hyper Sonic. When Knuckles begins removing the emeralds from Seelkadoom, weakening him, Seelkadoom appears visibly tired. Show as a damaged Knight manages to stop one of Apex Seelkadoom's blasts. Earlier, however, Seelkadoom shattered Knight's shield and defeated him in one strike, emphasizing the immense difference between his full power and his weakened state. This suggests that base Seelkadoom is stronger than his Apex form weakened by the Sapphire. Additionally, when serious, his strength is enough to potentially defeat Hyper Sonic in a single strike if Knuckles failed the chant, for instance. Which support Apex Seelkadoom being suppressed while fighting Hyper Sonic previously. Since a weakened Apex Seelkadoom is inferior to base Seelkadoom, it means base Seelkadoom could one-shot Hyper Sonic if he could land a blow. Midnight Marin's comments further clarify this, mentioning that Hyper Sonic holds a speed advantage even over Apex Seelkadoom. The emphasis on even implies Hyper Sonic surpasses base Seelkadoom in speed but only in speed. This suggests Seelkadoom's strength remains greater. And we can see Apex Seelkadoom going even beyond Apex, adding that he can increase his strength, speed and durability by 30% in his Apex form. The scaling chain of strength would be like that. In terms of feats, hypersonic's power is calculated at large planet level, verified by 2 authors of Sonic RPG 10. Some characters can survive the star rain of nights, which are stars falling from the sky. It would be star level at least. Meanwhile, Apex Seelkadoom's monochrome skill shakes stars in the background and absorbs 10.2% of the universe's energy, gradually taking more. The authors state this makes Seelkadoom multi-galaxy level, with this energy adding to his base form's strength, as he would keep it even after the emeralds are removed. However, given the amp has near no impact on how the fight is going, it would mean both Hypersonic and Seelkadoom are superior to that energy by a good margin. Additionally, since base Seelkadoom is able to one-shot Hypersonic when the energy he absorbed from the universe could still be stopped by a weak Ned Knights, show again Seelkadoom is much beyond that energy. Base Seelkadoom could reasonably be considered universal. Regarding speed, Seelkadoom Blitz is supersonic light speed allowing him to move at the speed of light in base form, as we see base Sonic using it, add to the amp of a super form, placing him into FTL plus or above. Apex Seelkadoom and his higher forms far surpass this. In terms of abilities, he would have the abilities of both Sonic and Shadow, as he is made from their datas, and we see him using Chaos Spear and Chaos Control. We see him able to absorb energy from others through Osmos, later doing that on a universal scale with Monochrome. To creep barrier able to withstand attacks from Supersonic and Super Shadow, and in Apex, it blocked the standard attacks of Hypersonic. And also can do telekinesis. And that's all for today's breakdown. I hope you found this analysis interesting and insightful. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give a like and subscribe to stay up to date. Got any thoughts or questions? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your take on all this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.